Stand your ground. No retreat. All units coming online. Signal restored.
Hi. How are we all doing? We're good? Yeah? Fantastic. Hi, my name is AK. I'm actually... I don't know why I start the stream by saying, hey, it's AK. You should already know who the fuck I am, because you're here watching me. So, it's not like you're expecting someone else to be here. Let's be honest. Anyway, so, we've had a bit of an update in the old battlefieldy place. They have enabled double XP for weapons until the 26th of January. So that's basically until next Tuesday? No, next Monday. So from today until Monday. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 days. 5 days of double XP for all weapons. Which means that today, instead of using all of the guns that I already have unlocked, alright, I'll be, well, I say already unlocked. I'll be using most of the guns that aren't, like, level 50, which really, realistically, is quite a lot. Guns, especially the AK-205, which has, it's like level 3. I think it's, apart from some of the LMGs, which are level 0, I'm pretty sure they're all pretty much, like, you know, all the same. So there you go. How would we... wait, see. Get rid of the rail cover. And then we could put, like, the green laser on. Well, the blue laser, that would increase mobility by 52, but how much did we gain from this? 1. Okay. You can't get light bullets, so that's a bit of a bugger. I watched a person talk about a guide for this gun, and they said, like, you should probably put this on, but look, it increases the ADS time by, like, a crazy fucking amount. Better off using this. Like, there really isn't anything that I would put on that isn't that. Like, this, maybe. Maybe this, just to get the control up to 49. Because I think this gun would probably benefit from having, yeah, way more control. I'm not a huge fan of that scope, though. Have they aligned the iron sights yet? No, of course they haven't. Why would they align the iron sights? That would just be useful. It's kind of a nutty gun. I mean, you could still put a laser on there if you wanted to, like just the green laser. But I think probably the blue laser would be the best one to use, because it would increase, like, ADS accuracy while moving. You wouldn't be able to put that on there with this, though. You'd need to use that. But even that's fine. That's not, like, it's not horrendous. Yeah, actually, no, I disagree. It is horrendous. It is actually horrendous. That's weird. Okay, so that would improve our mobility ever so slightly. It's just kind of insane just how, like, nutty this gun is. When we put that on there, we get 42. The downside is this obviously has the penalty of accuracy while moving, whereas this and this don't. This also doesn't have the accuracy while moving penalty. Do we have any more? Okay, no. So with a box, we have more mobility. It kind of seems a bit strange to me. That is bizarre. It's a shame we don't get lightweight bullets. I mean, that's still pretty good. But I probably wouldn't use the stubby. I'd probably use this. Because then if we want the 75 round box mag, we can. Does the big box mag do anything? Just decreases our mobility. So there you go, 50 mobility. Alright, I'm happy with this. I'm genuinely happy. And I still have money that I can put into the fancy suppressor when I get it, which is level 28. So there we go. I'm not sure about the scope though, if I'm honest with you. They need to have more, like, variable scopes. And by variable scopes, I don't mean, like, having a scope and then having, like, a canted iron sight. I mean, like, having a 2.5 scope that you can press a button that becomes, like, a one-time scope. That would be useful. I mean, they've got variables and stuff, but that's not really the same thing. The only thing realistically would be this, but it's kind of horrendous. I mean, that, yeah, but also no. Are there any scopes that actually have like a variable zoom? I know you can just put like a red dot to the side. Yeah. Mounted on top, to the side. No. So the answer to my question is no. That's stupid. What about this one? Oh, okay. I would have thought it had one mounted on top, but yeah, I think that's probably going to be the best bet in terms of sort of scope preference, I guess. I don't know. What was I gonna do? Laser? Oh, okay, and we still have 5 for the suppressor. That works. Alright, okay. That works. I'm okay with this. That would be good, but again, we'd have to lose stuff in order to do that. I mean, in fairness, it is a gigantic LMG, so realistically speaking, I don't suppose it genuinely matters. What about if we just use the flash hider? Well, we lose quite a lot with just the flash hider. The only thing we really gain is hip fire, which is negligible at best. I think probably that or this. This for more mobility would be better, and we save money on attachments. And then slap this on, then we get 50 mobility. Yeah, I think that's the best we're gonna get. Or, well, for what we're trying to do anyway. And I suppose if we really need to, we could just use this, and then be able to use the suppressor, or even this laser. Alright. Okay. Alright, I'm good. This is the only LMG that you can't, I think you can't get to below 300. Yeah, it just comes with those two. Is that the fancy one? It is, okay. Well, I mean, that's good. Fancy one is better than nothing. It's definitely more of a mount in a corner type LMG. Okay, so you do get a light barrel. Alright, there's not really much choices with this. Probably the one I'm not going to enjoy using the most. Oh, what's this gun? Is that the bipod? It is. It seems strange that they want you to use the bipod. That's in a brilliant position, don't need to do anything to that. Again, good position. Need to work on this one. Sorry, I realize I started the stream and I've just sort of stared at guns for the last sort of, I don't know, 20 minutes or so. But I'm just going through all of the guns so I know what I've got, what attachments there are, and what attachments I want. If that makes sense. You do get lightweight bullets for this. That's interesting. Alright, okay. So, yeah, I've got pretty much everything unlocked that I have on the other build. Right, that's that one then. Now I need to work on this. I don't know if I necessarily need to work on it anymore, but it exists, so I can work on it, I guess. Then that's kind of it, apart from the carbines. Or carbines if you're American, I guess. That's interesting. It's an interesting build. I mean, it's basically the same as the build I've got now. But kind of interesting. I'll just use the 30 round mag. But it does use the extended barrel, and I have considered the extended barrel to be better. It also makes the gun look cool. Or cooler, I guess. Well, that's all you can put on? Damn. So, I suppose I'll work on the AK-4D today. As it is the lowest. Alright. That works for me. Alright, we'll finally start shooting things now. Sorry. Little minus. Parabellum. Interesting, interesting. Names. The 30-round mag looks ridiculous. So use the basic. Saves me points. Have the stubby unlocked. Aim of the potato. For God's sake. Yeah, I don't really like that. I mean, I like the 50 control. That's nice, but it's quite resource hungry.